Welcome to Lee's Landrover Series 1 restoration project. Today, Lee will continue walking around the chassis, giving you updates and continuing with his inspection.
Welcome back to the Landrover build. What I'll do, I'll have a quick walk around and show you what I've done so far and the things I'm going to do. What I decided to do really is just to work on the back of the car, or the Landrover, because obviously at the front there's not a lot of room at the moment, so I thought what I'll do, I'll just work on the back and I'll show you what I've done so far. The chassis itself is actually really good condition. There's not actually any rust on it. A little bit of surface rust. There's a little bit in the back in there. There's a surface rack down there. You can see the rear bushes, I've taken them out, they're removed. They were a bit of a bitch to get out, but we got them out in the end. I had to use a hole cutter, get through the rubber. Then once I got that out, I actually had to put a hacksaw in there and split the outer part of the bush. Then use brute force with a hammer and chisel, but they did come out. As you can see, the chassis is absolutely fantastic. It's a 1955 Series 1. You see even there, that's probably the worst bit, is just bits of surface rust. There's no holes, I've banged it all around everywhere. Everything's really great. The bits I'm going to do on it is this little bit here. I did have a little piece of angle welded in there, which is obviously not the right thing to do. So I've cut that out. And I will put another piece in there, but I'll get a proper piece of angle rather than a bit of bent steel. The back, this piece here, it's obviously had a bit of work done on it, because if you can see, let's get this jacket out of the way, you can see where it's been welded here and here. So this is an aftermarket or a piece that's been made up. So, but it's okay, so nice and strong. I've got to make another one of these for here, but what I should probably do, put it out on afterwards. So I'll get all the I don't know what you call this, the back part of the Landrover. Once that's on, I can offer it all up and weld it on. This piece here, I've taken a few measurements. I'm going to actually cut this off, slice it off there, and actually fill the back in to make it look nice. I know the original one isn't, but I'm actually going to box it right in, keep it watertight. And I'm also in here, it's had a little bit of a bash, so I'll straighten that up. And I will put a piece of plate there, fully weld it up, and that'll make it nice and watertight as well. Let's have a quick look. So the axle, I've taken the axle out, obviously, as you can see. The axle has got a lot of play in the pinion wheel and crown wheel. I don't know if you can feel it here or not. So you can hear it, quite a bit there, but I'm tempted just to leave it and we'll try it just to see what happens. The brakes, I've obviously taken all apart the bits I'm going to change. I'm going to change that adjuster because that's not really doing anything. I'm going to put an aftermarket wheel cylinder. The brake shoes are actually okay, which are all in there. I'll replace the springs, put some new springs on them. That's it really. So let's have a quick look in the back. Yeah, the U-bolts hold the axle on. I had trouble, well, I tried to undo them and one just snapped. I tried the second one and it snapped, so hard look. They're not very dear, only a couple of quid each, so what I did, I took the zip cutter or disc cutter and just cut them off. The brake drums, they are quite worn actually, so I might be tempted to get some new ones, or if I can get someone to machine them out. So I'll have to think about that one. Yeah, the rear prop shaft, so obviously, as you can see, I've taken it apart, cleaned it, taken the older UJs out. I'm just going to order some new ones. I can reassemble that part, paint it, and that'll be another part ready to go. The rear shackles, again, I managed to get 2 of the bolts out. The other ones were actually rusted in, so what I had to do, I had to where the hole is in there. Well, I didn't realise, I thought these were UNF, but they're actually BSF. So I managed to drill them and retap them, so they're all good as, well, not good as new, but they're so much better now. Yeah, back onto the rear springs. I've actually taken them all apart, cleaned them, and put them back together again. That was actually what actually happened. They actually rusted together. All the leaves there. I had to sort of get a chisel on to get them apart. So I'm not really sure how good these leaves are going to be. I don't know if it's going to sit properly or what. So, but anyway, they're all cleaned, all ready to go. What I've got now is put the bushes on the end, and I have got a new dowel pin for it. This is just a bit of round bar here at the moment. I've got the new dowel pins here. But I thought they come with nuts, but obviously they didn't, so I've had to order some, I think that's 3/8 BSF nuts. So I've ordered them and all ready to go. I've got to obviously put the new bolts back in here. These were the condition of the old ones, and the tubes in between. This pile of bits here is really just all the bits I've taken off so far, the bushes. That's one of the rear bushes that goes with the chassis, or the outer part. You can see I've actually cut it down, put a hacksaw through it and bashed it with a nice little sharp chisel to get it out. That's about it now, so really it's just a question of cleaning the chassis, give it a coat of paint and order a few more bits and pieces, then start putting it back together. Well, thanks for looking, see you again shortly, bye now.